today at 11 a.m. We got Francisco Bustamante and Dennis Hatch. Okay, on table number 2, we have C.D. Mora and Thorsten Molman. It's all race to 9. It's on the winner's side, so these guys will be back. On table number 3, we have Louis Ulrich and Arturo Rivera. Louis Ulrich and Arturo Rivera. Ulrich. And on table number 4, I got Yanni Kane and Rod Hundal.
Okay, everybody, this is Daniel Busch, and you're watching POV Pool. We are just getting started right now with our second day of the Hard Times 10-ball Open here at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, California. And we're about to get this match started between the Hatchet Man, Dennis Hatch, and Django Francisco Bustamante. This will be a race to 9, and this is a winner's side match. I will be reporting to you the winner's side and the one-loss side shortly.
Table number 7, I got Corey Harper and Carlos.
So please stand by for that, and I just would like to thank all of our sponsors for this event today, Crooks and Castles, who added $5,000 to the prize fund, Kamui Tips and KamuiTips.com. Be sure to stay tuned to our stream tomorrow for a very, very important announcement by John Bertone of Kamui Tips. He will be joining me in the commentary booth tomorrow to make a very important announcement regarding Kamui Tips and Kamui Tips products. And very quickly, I'd also like to thank GoPlayPool.com for their support. And also, don't forget to visit PoolTracks.net for all of the stats on these matches. I want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors for this event and for working with POV Pool to continue providing high-quality billiard streaming media and YouTube content. So, a dry break by Dennis. Django is negotiating a shot on the 2-ball right now. We also have Stevie Moore playing Thorsten Holman on the table behind us, table 2. Arturo Rivera in a match with, wow, what a great shot on the 2-ball. Not sure who he's playing. Johnny Kang about to start a match with Raj Hundal. John Mora playing Dennis Orolio on the opposite table. Carlo Beato is in a match with Corey Harper. Oh. Long shot on the 7, not too difficult. Ooh. Yeah. have it. Francisco Bustamante makes short work of that rack. It wasn't the easiest rack to go with. He managed to work through it. And I just want to welcome Dave Hemmah and also thank him for working so hard to make sure this tournament is run smoothly. Dave Hemmah is the house pro here at Hard Times Billiards. How's it going?
Pretty good. We had a good match already starting for 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And most of these guys are not used to this 11 a.m. stuff, so we'll see.
Thank you.
No problem. Though they're not used to this 11 o'clock thing, we'll see where they're at this morning.
What's that? I'm sorry. I'm still waking up.
So that's all of us then. We got a great event going on right now. There's a lot of great players in this tournament still. Not just on the winner's side. This is the winner's side right now.
Yep, winner's side it is, and Django is ahead by 1 game in a race to 9 games. So first person to get to 9 games wins.
Need the keys for the upstairs.
Dennis got a lucky roll there, I guess.
Yeah, in the morning this is a table that you have to really concentrate on, especially when you're going to try to put a little movement on the cue ball. You slip right by shots every once in a while. And Francisco made a great kick there, laying there. He's so I think what he's going to try to do is kick the 3-up table and try to leave the cue ball down at this end of the table. Beautiful shot. He hit it really well. Just the speed is a little long, but really a nice strike.
And I think Francisco can see the 3 there. I think it goes past the 5. But what about his path to the 4 ball?
No, I don't think he's even going to challenge this. I think he's going to probably play safe underneath the 5 again, maybe. So now this one was a little better placed. If he throws it on the 5, it's going to make a big difference. If he's giving him a little edge, he's got one railer towards the 3. He's going to just try to kick this 3 ball up table. He made a good hit, but it looks like he's left Francisco perfect for an angle coming back to the 4 ball. Francisco's got perfect. He had a little angle, perfect to come out for it. Now the 6 is a little challenge. Might have to play the 6 on the side. Did the players complain or anything? It seems like I'm talking. No. Chiefs have something.
That's good. The way we do it forces me to talk.
He's hopping to try to break the 6 out right now, but that really
freezes on the 9.
Yeah, he wanted to catch any edge of that 9, but he caught it full, putting him behind it. He's gonna have to think about trying to kick this ball in the hole. And I know he doesn't want to think that way, but there's no other way to really go about it. The other option is maybe coming underneath 2 rails and trying to kick the 5-ball up table, but I just don't see him trying that.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do here. I mean, he's obviously...
Yeah, he's going for the 5.
Try to make
he called the 5. Yeah, he called the 5.
He hits it, feathers it, and
Yeah.
look, he's going to end up safe.
Looks like he got safe on it. Dennis is probably playing this 5-ball 2 rails out and sticking the cue ball behind the 10. Nice rotation on the cue ball, but if he makes that 5, okay, he did good.
Well, we're going to see a jump cue again real soon, right now.
So he's going to play the 5 in the corner. Let's see how his jumping ability is this morning. I don't know if I can lift off. That's too early.
Just back up a little. Right there. You're good. Don't worry about it. It just pops a little. Oh, what a beautiful shot that was. That was a great shot.
Hold on there. This looks like it's rotating. Alright, so now if the combo's on, he takes it. If it's not, I plan on seeing a save. Boosty's he's sometimes aggressive if he's getting into it, but this would be a tough combo. Another shot here might be to slice the 6 and try to play the cue ball but underneath the 8-ball. Might be the shot that he's thinking of. Okay, he's crossing over it, trying to just play distance.
Yeah, he really was wanting to leave the cue ball right up against that end rail.
Yeah, but still on this table here, this shot is a challenge.
Oh, swing and a miss, and I guess that's what Django's plan was.
Yes, but Dennis played a two-way
for it.
shot in a way. You know, he wanted to run that cue ball just the same as he just did.
Where's that 6 going?
Yeah, he's trying to play that distance again. It looks like he's got left Dennis perfect. He can just stop the cue ball right here. Yeah, that's a nice shot to start out with. Really nice.
Nice stroke.
He's a very natural player. Dennis has been playing all his life, and he's just a real solid fundamentalist. And it looks like this was a tic-tac-toe after he made that first shot on the 6-ball. And it sounds like Boosty has given Dennis the 10, and it is 1-1.
Yes, it is. It's 1-1.
Yes, and this is a classic standard. That, you know, this match, if people really don't really know anything about pool, but this match here is one of those classics. This is a standard American-style pool, which is Dennis, fundamentalist, got the arm underneath, and then you have the variety of standards of the Filipino plays where they use all their instincts and pass that on to their fundamentals, and so they both look a little different at the table, but both very effective. So it's kind of fun to watch it.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, Dennis has taken a long hiatus from pool, and he wants to come back, he said, full steam ahead.
Yeah, I hope, you know, the only problem for pool players is there's just not enough events like this going on. So it's hard to keep them busy.
It's true. Well, that's why we've been, you know, we promote the West Coast swing every year, and it seems like for 4 years in a row, it just gets better and better with each coming.
Oh yeah, the talent that we bring to the West Coast, it's awesome. It's already too. The shirt. So we got 1-1. And the thing on this this here too is both these guys are excellent breakers. It's a gear chest. It's a gear match. You know, who's going to catch a gear first? Okay, it looks like, yeah, broke dry. Hit him pretty square. He probably wanted a little more movement. Hit him hard though. So it's not a tick. It's not an easy out. He's got to look at this sharp angle on this combo. And question is, he's going to shoot it or is he going to play safe out of it? I don't know. That just, you know, on most tables that ball is an in shot, you know, but you just cannot be too careful on this table. It will, if you just take one lapse of your thought process, and this table will eat you up. So Dennis opted to break it out. So he's probably going to be playing safe here. It doesn't look like he has a pocket for this 2-ball. Okay. So he's left Dennis, or he's let Francisco shot, but Francisco might see the edge of the skull. And if he does, he'll play that 2 rails right behind the 10 if he can get it. Really touchy shot. Okay, so he's calling the deuce. Well struck. He knew that when he hits this ball that he's going to leave distance. He's going to leave Dennis up, and he's also left him without a shot. Okay, the key is to keep this 2 away from the 8-ball here. He's going to try to play that 2 out and stick the cue ball behind the 10. Looks like he hit it really well. Nice shot.
Hey, it looks good.
That's a hard shot. I mean, I don't, you know, especially at 11 a.m.
Yeah. Well, he's just, you know, he's lucky because his cue ball wasn't, he didn't really work the cue ball.
No, you know what? That's what the table gave him.
Right under the 8. And so if he'd have hit the 5 or the 7 going on the way out.
No, that's what he planned. Honestly, the shot was that he had to move that cue ball a little forward to make the angle on the deuce.
Yeah.
So that's why he couldn't stick it. If he stuck it on the 10 ball, then he would have probably made the deuce and he would have been stuck behind the 10 ball.
Oh, I see.
So he had to create that angle, and that took him away from the 10. Now Francisco's going to try to kick it up table, and he hit it a little thin. He wanted to hit it a little bit thicker than that, and play it under the 5 and hook him maybe. But so we'll see what Dennis does here. Looks like he's opting for the combo, 2-3 combo. Hit it really nice. He caught the 5 ball.
Oh,
and he slid by.
Looks like. Wait a minute.
Yep, he looks like he got through it.
He got there? Did he get there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice speed then.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit that 5 ball. But it looks real close, so he's looking at it. really nice. He's going to come off. He wants a little angle here. He doesn't want to get straight, so he did it good. Okay, a little angle or straight. Okay, perfect. He got a little straight, and I think so you can pull it straight back. Great. Wants an angle so he can come back up table. Okay. Wants to have that angle towards the 8 ball, so he's setting, looking really good. He's going to want a little angle, but he's fun as a, no.
Is he a little funny here?
Well, he is, but he's a lefty, so he don't mind it. He wants an angle. He got a little sharper angle, but he wanted that angle. So he's not so bummed about it, you know. He's perfect on this one. Now he's playing.
Very nice.
He's opting to go on the other side. I think he was probably playing the.
He's looking confident.
Yeah, that's a nice run.
He's going to make the score 2-1 now. And Dennis is using his Mucci original with a Predator shaft. Just to answer the chat room's query on that.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that. I'm like,
Pretty old school, huh?
I haven't seen that in a while. I used to have one myself. I used to have the old Mike Siegel Captain Hook.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that one? So
And
people are just starting to come in now. It's hard to get people here early in the morning, but we got a nice little crowd right now.
We got about 50, 60 people.
Yeah, nice,
50 people.
but they're kind of quiet right now. Everybody's kind of having their morning coffee, waking up a little bit. Us pool players, we don't move around too much this early.
And
Okay, now that movement on that cue ball was a little bit stronger, but still, his table is not giving up anything.
a quick update as well. Dennis Orolio is trailing John Mora 3-1. John in the lead. That is a race to 9. Torsten Holman in a match with Stevie Moore, and it looks like 1-1. Torsten is shooting at the 7. Corey Harper in a match with Carlo Biado, and it looks like the score is 3-1.
3-1.
And I'm not sure who's ahead there. I'll try to get you an update there. Christopher Fangray, our Hard Times local player.
You got to be proud of that kid.
Gun.
Yeah, you got to be proud of that kid. He is really...
Yep, is playing Wang Can.
The two young guys.
So that should be an interesting match.
Announcing Wayne Kang is just really... it's such a good name. Hey, Wayne Kang.
Hey, Wang, yeah. He was wearing the T-shirt up north recently while playing a match, and his T-shirt said, "Nothing is impossible."
Okay, well, I don't know if he has a shot here or not. It looks like he's going to play the 4 combo. 1-4. He's going to have to hit this hard and try to get the cue ball and the 1 ball come together. And it looks like he did a great job. He's killing this cue ball.
Any problems here? He's going to be okay.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's always...
It's devil table.
Yes. So, I mean, what we're looking at is we're trying to find our angles. If he gets off on it, he's got to get deep on this 3. He wants to get at least straight in. See, so great shot, rotating into the shot. And he got it exactly straight in. He's going to pop this cue ball forward.
An error there.
Well, I'm kind of thinking he did not make the decision whether he was going to go to the rail or he was going to just stick it, and he shot ahead of himself.
No commitment.
Yeah, no commitment. And that shot, just like this table, you just
Yeah, this is
You gotta
a
come
brutal table. You got to be very careful on this table.
So Francisco wants to be straight in here, and he's going to just drift down a little bit for this 6. He doesn't want to get straight in, but he doesn't want such a severe angle either. Okay, and again, this table makes you play really tight. You want to try to get everything perfect. Looks like he's got a little angle out, though. He had to hit it. Yep, he didn't have much angle at all. So he's gonna come. He's gonna try to play this 2 rails. He might come. The decision he has to make whether he's gonna come underneath the 9 or on top of the 9. Under the 9 it is. Under the 9, he gives him a little angle. He's gonna come 2 rails out for the 9.
That's nice. He's looking a little uncomfortable. Like
Well, I mean, it's an AM match.
He's looking tight.
Well, yeah, AM match. You know, you're trying to play precision pool on this table. I'm telling you that it makes you
It
have to
tightens people up, doesn't
Well,
it?
you have to play good angles.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful shot there, and you're right. He's coming up a little short on some things, but you know,
Yeah.
you have to play those kind of shots. That was a great shot.
Boosty right there.
Yeah.
That Boosty just showed up to the match.
Well, you know, I mean, he relies on that stroke. He relies on his hit. If he puts some of those hits in there, didn't decide, did you? You didn't decide to take the cue ball to the rail or drift it from, yeah. It's kind of one of, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It looked that way.
Dave Hemmah just, getting a confirmation from Dennis Hatch on that he didn't really make a commitment.
Yeah, you do. You have to make a decision.
Shot.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. So really, honestly, people, this is what this table does. It takes away a lot of your options. You know, you can kind of get freewheeling on other tables where you can kind of think of one thing but do another. But on this table, if you think of one thing and do another, you just can't do it on this table. And that's what I think a lot of pool players. That's the challenge. And for 11 a.m. match, that makes it a big challenge.
Well, do you remember last year? This is the table that Boosty, after he had a match, said, "This is the toughest table I've ever played on in my life."
Yeah. Well, and you know, the presence of the TV also makes that even amplified. So.
Well, let's see how the next rack pans out. Race to 9. I'm sitting here with Dave Hemmah. He's the house pro here at Hard Times Billiards. And if you're ever in the area in Hard Times Bellflower, come on down on Tuesdays for those who are looking for lessons or looking to get better or just looking to have a good time playing pool. Come on in and get free lessons from Dave Hemmah. Dave the Wave.
We do have that. That's a wonderful thing that Hard Times offers their people that come in. This is
Look at this. Look at this option. It's calling the 10.
And playing the cue ball. He's got to play the cue ball. Really nice. That was a real nice. I mean, yeah.
Ooh, but he's left.
Okay.
Okay, Dave the Wave Hemmah is also going to go look at the hit. More?
It's from Lyle. The other one's from PO.
Tree topped over the 10 ball. And the 1 ball looks like it might go.
How'd it look, Dave? Was it good?
Good hit.
hard to find an angle there. That's a very tough shot. So Dennis is going to step to the table with ball in hand. The 4 to the side, if it goes, and it looks like it does, but it's still a tight angle on this table. He's got to get nice on that. That's what he's going to be. That's what he's thinking about. How to get to the 4 ball. Okay, he bumped it perfect. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, he developed that 4 ball very nicely, and
Yeah, it looked like it went, but I guess it wasn't as nicely placed as I thought it was.
he's definitely increased his chances now.
Well, the hard part here is getting away from this 6. He's put himself on the rail, so he's going to have to do a little maneuvering with the cue ball so he can get back up table for that 4 now. Dennis mastered that inside English. He really hits that shot well. But even as well as he hit it, he is not in perfect shape. But moving the 8 here is not a bad thing, you know, because the 8 ball was in a tough position anyway. Oh, he hit that nice. So now he's perfect. He can come out for 2 rails. He's got a little sharper angle than he wanted. But all he has to do is concentrate and pocket this ball.
Well, Dennis Orolio also has Dennis, the other Dennis, has closed out his second rack against John Mora. The score is now 3-2 there. John leading. Carlo Beato still in a match with our local young gun, Christopher Fangray. And
Chris is on the board.
looks like 4-1 between Corey Harper and Carlo Beato, but I'm still not sure who's ahead.
Again. Here he goes. It's that thinking, shooting that shot. He's got to make a decision quick. He did it again, so now I think he's going to have to bank this 9. Either that or if he has an angle on it, I just don't know what he has left. You just can't really see it from here. If he can find an edge on that 9 ball, he'll slice it. But if he can't find the edge, he has to bank it. And then rest assured, folks, he is going to shoot this 9 ball. He is not playing safe.
Well, Dennis is going to take this on, obviously.
He did bank it, and he did make it. Nice shot.
Nice shot. Good recovery. And that's going to make it 3-2.
That is the 10 ball given to him, and now that makes it 3-2, huh?
3-2. We got a match here. And it's just like you said, actually, Dave. It's kind of a contingent on who's going to catch a gear first. And really, there's no gear. It's almost like an alternate break format.
Well, on this
keep
table,
giving it back to each other. Yeah.
This table kind of makes that way, you know.
Well, this table, like I've said many times, this table. For those who don't know, the pockets on this table are extremely small, 3 7/8 inches, and you know, I've referred to this table as a giant killer many times, and that's exactly what it can
brings your
do.
nerves out.
Yeah, it does, and it makes, you know, loose players like Busty play tight, like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, but he has a great tight game. You know, don't underestimate this match. This match is perfect. People get to watch a person who is really a general loose player. Both these guys are generally loose, but they both know how to tighten it up and play some really solid pool, and that's what this table makes you have to do.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, here's an option. What do we do here? Tight little shot. Really kind of a tough shot, you know. You're going to probably play the cue ball behind the 5-9. Okay, he's going to play the 1 ball behind the 5-9. Them were your balls. That's where
Corey Harper is down 4 games to 2 against Carlo Beato. He just moved his beat over, so 2-4. Carlo Beato in the lead. Wang Can, I'm not aware of the score there. Stevie Moore versus
he didn't want
Torsten.
Yeah.
Don't know the score there.
Did not want to hit that across. He was hoping to hit a ball somewhere over there. If he could have hit a ball over there, the cue ball would have stayed there. But nice. He's got a little severe angle. I'm not exactly sure if he can get away. Speed is so important on the shot, and if he's got a big angle, his speed.
So he just wants to come right between the 5 and the 9 there, right?
Right, but he might have, depending on his angle, see how
That
thin
looks
he had to hit
really
that.
good.
He hit that really nice. That was perfect.
Very nice shot.
I think he's just going to hold the cue ball here and try to stay as straight to the floor as he can.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You see, you have to opt. And there again, he wasn't quite sure. He wasn't ready to decide on what he was going to do there. And that's what happens, like, okay, am I going to kill it or am I going to come off that rail? So here we are. Now, but one thing he did do is he hooked Dennis. But Dennis does know how to jump.
Yeah.
Cue ball here. Where's the cue ball going? I think he's probably going to try to draw it out by the 6 and 8 so he can get straight in on the 4 down there.
He may even opt to draw a little harder, come back for a 4 in the side pocket by his elbow.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. And he hit it,
Yeah.
He wanted to make sure he sliced that ball, and he hit it really nice. And, got fortunate, but still, you're kind of playing those shots,
Yeah. Good roll, too. He kind of pulled the 7 off the rail.
And
Brought it closer to the pocket.
So now this is kind of this how it turns out to be. As long as he can control his cue ball and get into position, he's got to hold his cue ball. This is when your mental, just stay in the match, because here you are. All you have to do is, kind of get through this rack.
Right.
Mentally, because you don't really have to do anything, And a good thing about this table is mentally, it makes you be there mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely keeps you in the moment, and especially when you're a player of this caliber and you're shooting at a shot and you miss just because you an old habit like playing the outside of the pocket or trying to cheat the pocket some way, and this table won't always let you do it.
Right,
so it will rattle the player. It can either rattle him or it can send him another way, which is like, okay, look, let me stay aware of what's going on. Let me look exactly where I'm hitting this ball. You can't play as loose.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. The table makes you get into a mental thought process. Like, okay, I'm gonna play some seriously good angles here, and there we are. We got 4-2. Dennis just gets out of that, and after he made that jump shot, the balls just fell into position. The cue ball dropped in for him to go straight forward, and it just turned out to be a really nice rack after he made that ball.
Sure. Dennis feeling a little hot right now. He's moved his head to the fan.
Yeah, that's one thing about
here.
this.
So he just gave us a little smile.
Were they making comments about that here yesterday?
Oh yeah, everybody, all the players, they've been very hot. The balls have been playing. The table's been playing very strange too because of the stickiness and the heat in here, the humidity.
Yes.
And as more people come into the room, it only gets warmer. It's like for every person that comes in here, it's like turning on another light bulb.
Yes, absolutely. And people are sitting next to each other, they're creating some moisture. It gets a little sticky in here. Daniel, you're looking kind of sticky right now. Don't really know how to take that. Now, the owner told me that they had done something with the compressor in here. They're
Yes,
supposed to
there
make
have
it a
been
little
some repairs
cooler.
going on here with the air conditioner now for, I think, a couple of days straight.
Yeah, I think they could, I'm going to probably have to have a discussion with him and see if he can get that down a little lower. He's hitting that brake.
That was a nice break. That was the
Yes.
first really,
You notice the cue ball wasn't so square that time.
Yeah, that's
like
the
it
first
had a
really
little
good
bit
break.
of rotation on it. And that's kind of what you want. Even though he was striking the ball really well, he wasn't getting those balls to turn out of that rack very well.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
So now he's got
A couple
two
of weird
balls.
kicks,
So you're dead straight in on this ball, and you have to create an angle. What do you do? I mean, really, honestly, are you just going to stick it there and slice that deuce down the corner? That's a pretty tough
Is
shot.
rail first an option here on this table?
Yes, absolutely. And that's what he opted to do, and he did great on the shot. He's going to leave himself straight in on that 2, so he can just drift down for the 3. Okay, well, I think he got straight in. Hopefully, if he's a little off angle here, he can't pull the cue ball straight out, and which makes the 4 ball a little tougher. So, if he has to stop it, he's a little disappointed, but okay, yeah, he had to keep the angle on the 4, but that's okay. The angle on the 4 goes towards the 5, and I don't see him having any problem with this. He'll want to come 1 rail out for the 5 ball. Okay, he's opting to take the 5 all the way down the rail. Now I just don't know if he really decided to do the right thing there, because angles are so important on this table, and if you don't have angles, you can't get around it.
Do you think he's okay here? Do you think he's too straight? Is he going to have to maybe put some... Is it like draw the ball back, and is it too...
Or follow, whatever his op is.
He's fine. He's okay
No,
now?
that's what I'm trying to tell you is, okay, so you take an angle away, now you got a severe angle, which he's a champion, he's capable of making these shots, but you just don't want to have to shoot these shots all day long,
Yeah, it's making him work is the problem.
Right, and now he's going to create another angle, and there we go. See, now this is where...
Therein lies the danger in that.
So now he's going to have to leave the 9 ball down on the end rail and try to play 2 rails out and try to hook him behind the 10. But, he just didn't want to do this. He wanted to get out on Francisco. Francisco's such a dangerous player, and now he's just left him a ball on them. Now this...
He hasn't really succeeded in not a very good safety there, but he's left an opening for Django to regain control of this rack.
Yeah, but still, as it sits here... Yes, you see, this is such a tricky table, The speed, if he hits a little more of that object ball, is really good, but you missed a hit by a hair, and look where you're at. So now he's just going to try to roll this ball down and just... This is where you worry about the sticky ball.
Right, because sometimes it'll throw.
Oh, he took it to the hole. Took it to the hole.
He's taking a sigh of relief there.
Yeah, but you kind of have to hit it that way.
He knows that 9 almost didn't go.
Well, you kind of have to hit it that way,
Mm-hmm.
I think he hit it probably exactly the way you wanted it, but the table makes you feel like, boy, did I just barely make that ball?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he barely made the ball, and he made it to 5 games.
Yeah, Dennis is up 5-2. The match is far from over. But, I mean, honestly, if he breaks another break like that, if he found his break and he breaks another break like he just did, that could be a lot of trouble for Bustamante, because this table generally doesn't break that well. But if you start striking it well like that, he made 2 balls and he was wide open. He should have been out there, you know.
Yeah, there was an error on his part.
He got fortunate. We got people coming in. We got another match starting at 1-2, you know, so people are starting to roll in, like you said. Bleachers are getting bigger and filled up.
Actually, I feel like the AC is starting to kick in a little bit.
Yeah, you know. See, right there, you know, he struck him pretty close to the same, but it's hard to... Sure. Boosty is off to take a break, you know. It's good timing. Good timing on that break. He's made some critical errors in the last 3 games, and which cost him all 3 games. He definitely had position in all 3 games and lost them all. It's just time to take a break. You know what I mean?
Yeah, recompose. Maybe even, you know, a lot of players will do that to slow their opponent down, or just to try to regain composure themselves. So,
well, I mean, we can kind of, you know, we can feel it here. I mean, I don't know if you guys feel it out there, but we can feel it here. He's just not focused right now. Bustamante needs to, you know, go, you know, do whatever he does to get himself focused. So while they take a break, we got a few other matches. I mean, Dennis has pulled it closer. Looks like it's a 4-3 match over there, right?
Dennis Orolio, yes. John Mora is ahead by 1 game, so Dennis did tie the game up, but was unable to, to pass him. So it's 4-3 John Mora. Corey is down against against Carlo Beato, 6-3, and Carlo Beato, Wang Kan is still in a match with Christopher Fangray.
Do you want him to?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
Daniel.
thanks, Mike. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking around, you know, making sure that everybody's doing what they're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you're our tournament director too. So.
Yeah, you know, but you know what? I really enjoyed this. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Yeah, please come back in and check in with us again. Dave Hemmah, everybody. He's the house pro at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, California. Come on in on Tuesdays. Just come on in any day. He's
that's a great point. That's a good point. Tuesday is when we start back up in August. We generally run this clinic, and it's for people who want to learn how to play pool. It's for the absolute beginner. If you've never held a cue, this is the thing to do, is to come here on Tuesday night from 7 to... We might go from 7 to 9, but we might be a little bit shorter. It's going to start at 7. And
that sounds like it would be something great for kids, too.
Oh, absolutely. I've had plenty of young students coming in and just trying to learn. You know, it's just good. It's all free. It's supplied by the Hard Times owner, Eddie, who's, you know, very generous when he does that.
And there's plenty of pizza, hot dogs, sodas here, snacks. So, kids love it. They come down, play some pool. There's bar tables here. There's a little arcade. So, we got to keep the keep the youth involved in this game. It's the only way that we will find players like, Carlo Beato and Wang Kan. Wang Kan's only 19 years old.
Yeah. And Chris Fangry. He's a little player over there too.
Yeah, that's true. And
he's having a hard time with Can, though. I tell you what, that Wang
everybody
Can
has a hard time with Can.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he is. You know, you always wanted to be a nude man on TV.
That would be Dave talking to Dennis Hatch, folks.
Dave talking about
All right, Dave.
All right, see you later, guys.
I think it's time to go now.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks a lot,
I
buddy.
just brought in our personal conversation.
Always love to be in the company
All right.
of Dave Hemmah. Thanks
Thanks.
a lot.
she wouldn't take it for free.
Oh, okay. So, let me go get a cup of coffee and. Oh. Mike, what's this music? What's the music? I don't know what this music. Whatever. It's okay. It's okay.
Should have him turn the jukebox.
That's all right. Uh-oh. Django is very upset. This could be big trouble for Francisco Bustamante now, who is in danger of being behind 4 games. Harper is still trailing Carlo Biano 7-4 games now. Dennis Orolio and John Mora are tied up at 4 games apiece, and Dennis Hatch poising himself to create a 4-game lead on Django. And there we have it. This is a winner's side match, folks. Six to 2. Dennis is a little perturbed because he's been breaking powerfully, but can't get the breakdown. Francisco is funny on this 2-ball. He was just. It's been a difficult match for him so far. Pool dummy in the chat room saying, is it whack-a-stick day? Yeah, both players have whacked a stick or two here on this match. Boosty is recovering from bad position on the 2. He's done a very good job of this rack so far, making a couple of good balls like the 3 and the 2-ball.
used to.
John Mora now is up on Dennis Orolio 5-4. What a match we got over there. Corey Harper just miscued and made the ball, but he has no position on the 9. Extremely difficult. Score there is 6-4. And Corey, this is an important game for Corey Harper, who's trailing Carlo Bianco by 2 games. And Busty makes this last game, so now the score is 6-3. Well, it looks like Dennis has manufactured a 5-10 combo because the 6 ball and 7 are just tied up. Dennis did not want to miss that shot. But the layout right now is not really in Boosty's favor either. He's playing a bank, which is kind of like a two-way shot. The bank goes. The banks are open. Tip of the hat to my friend Bob Bolio in the audience, who represents the WorldPPA.com, World Pool Players Association, over 1,600 members and growing. Cue ball slows down. So now Django he can play a carom here, or he could take advantage of the 3-foul rule. He's looking at it. Did Wang win? John Mora now playing very well, is about to make another 10 ball, and he'll be up on Dennis Orolio 6-4 in a race to 9. John Mora just recently came in first place in the Canadian Championships of 10 ball. And my man Mike Brown's going to come join us in the commentary booth in the
Hi,
box.
everybody. I'm out and about shooting photos in this thing, and I got to tell you, the table next to the live
Oh
table
wow!
right
What
now,
a
nice
good shot
save.
that was! What
Dennis is
a great
playing
shot,
great.
Dennis. We're gonna get somebody to watch this hit. Looks like we need Dave Hemmah, our tournament director, or somebody to come over and take a look.
While we're waiting on that one, in the last game to the next table over with
Yeah,
Dennis
John Mora.
Orolio. John,
You got the kick. It's a hanger.
it really is.
Yeah. Dennis saying it's a hanger, but you never know. Anything can happen. You hit the second rail, you can't miss, he says. But where's what shot is he going to have afterwards? And so that's the calculated risk that
That's true.
Django takes here. So
Yeah, but the way Dennis is hitting the ball right now, those last few seconds,
Dennis is hitting him real well.
right on the money.
Yeah, he made a good
Yeah,
shot.
straight.
Pretty exciting match. And John Mora, playing really well today.
In the last game, Orolio made a ball-in-hand safety against John. And John played off the rail, called the ball all the way down, did a kick, and ran the rack out. Against a ball-in-hand safe from Orolio. Man's playing well.
Well, the 6 did not go. And it looks like Dennis
He's got the shot. He's got the shot. He's not
has
corner
got the
hooked.
shot. He's not corner hooked on that side pocket. So
Oh my God.
no, that's not good. That's not good.
It's the first mistake I've seen John Mora make on the other table. He came up short.
Busch is going to punish Dennis for his mistake. Dennis is punishing himself as well. Oh no. And a frustrated nod to the pool gods.
That's a nightmare cut. If he tries to cut that in the side, he's going to go for the bank.
Wow. I know a lot of players that would just cut that down the rail.
Yep. I would have. Let's see what he does.
didn't even look at where the ball was rolling. But I think he was rolling like maybe to freeze up against the 9.
It was. Oh, you mean when he cut it down? Yeah. We're looking at the replay.
Ball was rolling.
No, I was going about 3 or 4 inches away.
But look where the cue ball was. He would have had to back cut that 8 ball. I don't know. Okay.
I thought that was a little bit over emotion, perhaps.
Frustration. Definitely frustration. He's down now. 7 games, 3. So.
Wow.
Dennis needs 2 games to.
Dennis is playing really well. He's in a good mood too. You notice?
Well, he's doing well. I mean, I wouldn't say he's like back up to his prime because he's just coming back. He's just started playing again about 2 or 3 months ago when bonus ball started. So, you know, he'd been in a long relationship, and now he's recently single. So.
Too bad.
But you know what?
He's so
for a guy
weak.
who's not back in his prime, beating Francisco Bustamante is pretty damn good.
No kidding. Did you check that break?
He's having trouble with the break today, actually. But this one turned out okay, except that he has no shot.
Well, it's too bad he's such a skinny guy and has no muscle. What is Dennis, about 6'2" and pushing 210?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That was a joke, folks.
I wouldn't want to be playing Dennis on any air barrels here.
Oh, that worked great. Uh-oh. Billiard?
Well, there is a billiard. Yeah, I don't know if I think he called a billiard because it's a two-way shot.
He's got low right English on it.
And look, there's the two-way. But wait a minute. Where's the one going?
Left him an edge.
Did he? Did he leave an edge?
Yep, he's got the edge. Come back around 2 rails and put it behind the 10 ball. Oh, he's shooting inside. 1. Uh-oh.
I think Whitey's going to be okay.
Oh, exactly right. Perfect. Man, he's got good cue ball control and speed on this round. John Mora over there going for another 10 ball.
No kidding. Wow. Dennis Orolio now down.
7-4.
7-4 on Dennis, on John Mora. John in the lead needs 2 games. Dennis in the lead needs 2 games here. Carlo Viado 7-4 on. No, it's 7-5 on Corey Harper.
Can't tell what's going on with Stevie and Santos over there.
Wang. Did you win against Chris? Wang Can defeated Chris Fangray. Chris Fangray over there practicing, just very very familiar thing to do. Many players when they lose a match, they'll just stay at the table and keep practicing because they know they got to play.
Yep, you're not out. Got to keep rolling. Stevie's over there hitting balls. I think I'm going to relinquish my post here for a moment, Daniel, and go back to shooting some photos.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Mike. Mike Brown, the POVPOOL's resident photographer. That's right. Part of the POVPOOL team. Also a photographer on bonus ball. I look forward to seeing more shots from you when they resurrect themselves in August.
There's enough rumors rolling around, so maybe something will happen. Thank you, Daniel. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
You're welcome. Okay, after this match, I'm going to make a slight adjustment to my broadcast settings, and hopefully we can improve the quality of this stream. All right, Django. Closing the gap, which is now a 3-game gap. Thank you, man. Enjoying the action? Did you just get here?
I just got here about a half hour ago.
All right.
Rodney and Rod are doing a battle.
Are they really?
Rodney's
Rodney and
6'5".
Raj Handal are in a battle right now.
Not against each other.
So I'm assuming Raj. Oh yeah, Raj is playing Johnny Kang.
Raj's match is 5'5". Rodney's is 6'5".
Raj's match is 5-5. Okay. Raj was asking me about Johnny Kang yesterday, so I was letting him know what his game was like. Johnny has a very strong break. He's a sharpshooter, real straight shooter. You know what I mean?
Oh, his break is
And he can be intimidating. So it's 5-5 now. Raj Handal and Johnny Kang, a Bellflower local. And Rodney's match, you said?
is 6'5" Rodney.
Against?
Actually, I don't know who's playing him.
Whoa, no shot there. No hit on the 2. How you been?
Good.
Yeah.
Got stuck in traffic on the way up here. Crazy traffic.
Why don't you check in and tell everybody who you are?
James Harris, Bakersfield, California.
That's right. What's funny? I talked to Brian Parks, who was also from Bakersfield. He said he wasn't going to play any of these, and then I talked to him. I said, "Get your ass down here."
We all did. He asked me and a couple buddies, and I told him, I said, "You play just as good as anybody. You catch a gear. You need to go up there." And he did, and he put up a fight, and he did well. But he's on his way home.
Well, you know what? He is a strong. Brian Parks is a strong player. I mean, he's got some good knowledge of the game too. But he knows how to rack the balls. He knows how to break the balls, and you're definitely right. Brian can catch a gear, and he can beat the best of them. And speaking of the best of them, Dennis Hatch now on Boosty 8 games to 4, and. Are we going to see a break from Dennis? Another dry break. He's been having trouble with the break on this. So we're going to see you in Vegas, James?
I'll make a showing in Vegas. I'm not playing up there, but I'll be up there probably for the weekend and go up there with Raj and Rodney and those guys.
Okay, cool. I'll be there too. So
probably spend most of it really, really drunk.
Not in Las Vegas.
Never.
There's absolutely no debauchery that I've seen at all in Las Vegas.
None.
It's pretty tame.
It's almost a church town.
Yeah, some sectors. Nice safety.
Boosty left him a shot at the hole.
Busti's been struggling. Uh-oh. Somebody dropped something. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Yeah, he's just playing safe. Little safety, one of the first, probably the longest safety battle I've seen in this match so far, which is only like on its third inning. Might be over now though.
Yeah, he's had a good shot at the one.
Yeah, Busti's got a clear shot here. So did you come here to get into any kind of action, James?
No, actually, we're just bored in Bakersfield. It is Bakersfield.
What do you do out there, by the way?
I'm the general manager of the Petro truck stop at the Grapevine.
All right. If you're on the Grapevine, stop in and talk to James. I don't think he can give you any discounts on gas or food, but stop in and say hi. You guys got a pool table in there?
We used to. The truckers got in too many fights, so we had to take it out.
Oh, that's why they hire you, man. They need a big guy to enforce the law.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably got some interesting stories from being there.
Oh, yeah, a ton. I don't even want to start right here. It's just horrible. Truck drivers are interesting characters. What ball did Lucy miss?
That's a good question. I don't know. We're talking about truck stops. John Mora relinquishing the table to Dennis Orolio, who's still trailing John by 2 games, 7-5. Dennis gives up the table again. It's whack a cue day. Both these guys been whacking their cues.
I've seen that a lot. I've only been there 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Good spin on the shot there. He's going to be on the wrong side. Oh, this is a duck for him. 3 rails around the table. And Django will close the gap too. 8-5. Dennis still on the hill. And, you know, it's going to be difficult for Django to win this match. Especially, he just won't be able to make one mistake, I don't think. Although Dennis gave up that last, he just gave up the table. He had a runner.
Easy makeable 5 ball. He looked like he just overhit it. I think we got Raj Hundal down in his match now, 6-5.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Johnny Kang is racking. Dennis Orolio and John Mora taking a quick break. Corey Harper is defeated by Carlo Beato. Stevie Moore and Torsten Homan still in a match. Or is that one over too?
I think that one's over.
I think Torsten maybe won.
Yeah, there's only one set of cues over there.
Yeah. So Torsten beats Stevie Mora. Arturo Rivera. Who is Arturo playing? Is that Louis Ulrich? Oh man, I couldn't recognize him. You know, he's lost weight too, so. Well, Dennis playing safe, not really getting there, but Django's going to call the side pocket. Ooh. And he's moved the furniture a little bit. And Dennis says, me no likey. Are you still over at Brian's house quite a bit?
Oh,
to the man cave?
We live in the man cave.
Yeah, for those who don't know, on my YouTube channel, you can check out Brian Parks' Man Cave. Just look it up. Just look up Brian Parks on YouTube. Brian Parks POVPOOL, and you'll find Brian Parks' Man Cave. He still wants to do action there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He wants to bring whoever wants to come over there and play $10,000, $20,000, $5,000 sets, whatever they want to do. Not necessarily against him, but anyone that wants to play. And you guys got to check out the Man Cave. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it is a nice spot. It is a nice spot. For a sneak preview, you can just, like I said, go to YouTube, look up Brian Parks. However, right now, what is this? What's going to happen here? Is he trying to what? He's looking at maybe a billiard off the 1 into the 8-10. He's going to call it. Nope, he's playing safe. Almost tied it up even better. Now the 8-10 looks wired.
No, but that one I just wired it up.
Yeah.
And it's over.
And that'll do it, folks. Francisco Bustamante now knocked back to the one-loss side by Dennis, the Hatchet Man Hatch. And we are going to have another match shortly. I'm going to take you over to John Mora now, who's playing Dennis Orolio. And while I'm doing that, Dennis is going to say a couple of words. Dennis, the Hatchet Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know it was ugly, but listen, I've only been playing for 2 weeks. And, my nerves are a little tight and my arm's a little tight, but I just beat Boosty, and I haven't practiced in months. Just goes to show you how much talent I have. Hello, I'm back.
Well, there you have it, folks. Dennis Hatch, always a personality, huh? He's back, and he's looking for big games, too, so you might be able to hit him up in Vegas. Maybe we'll shoot him at Pool Sharks on POVPOOL. Why don't we set something up, all you big players out there? Well, there aren't that many big players out there, because they're all here. Dennis now trying to catch up to the man who recently won the Canadian 10-ball championships. who's been working very hard on his game, and that would be John Mora.
The score can't be right because you said he was 2 games up like 20 minutes ago. They're shooting the 1 ball right now.
It's 7-5. 7-5. Maybe I mentioned the score on this match, and I don't know. Or I could have made a mistake, but it's 7-5. John Mora still up. Congratulations to Dennis Hatch. So what do you think of the new picture?
Actually, it looks great. You got a new server, I see, huh? Yeah, a little big bad boy.
Big old bad beast. and a production switcher. So.
Well, you needed it all. Your audience is getting bigger by the tournament.
I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to leave you guys to it to watch the end of this this match. That's Dennis Orolio right now trying to close the gap. And I want to thank you guys for watching.
If your match is coming up, you can practice on the tables, but please be considerate of the matches that are still rolling on 6, 3, and 4.
Hey, how are you? Fine, yeah, me too.
Sitting here, okay?
Huh?
Sleep,
Yes, yes, please.
sleep.
All right, guys, we're still watching Dennis Orolio versus John Mora. Now the score is tied up, so this is crucial for Dennis to get the break here. Looks like Ralph Souquet is starting a match with Bo Runnigan from Minnesota. Ralph Souquet from Germany. Shane Van Boning is warming up on table 8. Getting ready for a match. I'm not really sure who's going to be streamed next, folks. I'm waiting for confirmation on this next match. Want to remind you guys that pay-per-view tickets are for sale right now for the decider between Earl Strickland and Shane Van Boning, which takes place August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It'll be 3 days of live action streaming from Helena, Montana. Playing 9-ball, 8-ball, and 10-ball on a bar box diamond pool table. Looks like Dennis is going to get to the hill. So please go to POVPOOL.com and check out the decider. Reserve your ticket, your pay-per-view ticket, for the live stream of the decider, brought to you by Legends and Champions Pool Tour, sponsored by Shelley's Country Cafe and the Fraternal Order of Eagles. That's right, we'll be streaming live from the Eagles Lodge, number 16 in Helena, Montana. Earl Strickland and Shane Van Boning, 3 days of live action streaming. Check that out. You're watching the Hard Times 10 ball, and Dennis Orolio is on the hill against John Mora. About to break. He just broke and ran, and this will be an upset for John if Dennis wins this game. John, who was up originally 3-0, had the lead the whole time, and finally Dennis has overtaken John Mora, tying the game up at 7-7, and now the score is 8-7. The ball goes down. Also want to mention too that Kamui Tips has provided us with an unprecedented promotion for the decider happening in Montana. For the first 100 subscribers of the 3-day pay-per-view, you will receive a voucher for a free Kamui tip, which is good for any Kamui tip, including the new Kamui Clear. So make sure and purchase the 3-day package, and you'll be eligible for your Kamui tip voucher. To the first 100 subscribers of the 3-day pay-per-view. Our man Dennis Nassar in the chat room says that he was sweating Dennis Hatch's match with Busty, and it was just like the old days playing him and beating everybody at Hard Times Billiards. He beat Jay Swanson at I believe it was the LA Open here in the early 90s when he was 21 years old. John Mora back in this.
The players on 6 and 3.
Has a chance to tie it up. And Chris Milling and Jason Shaw are warming up on the devil table. Getting ready to start a match, and I'm going to have to bring the camera over there to that match. In fact, I'm going to have to stop the stream and start it again. So that I can make some quick adjustments. So please stand by. Looks like John Mora is going to take this game. Jason, I get like 4 minutes. If you don't have to start right away, for like 4 or 5 minutes. And if she's watching, I want to give a shout out to Rachel Sferrazza, lives in Long Beach. Hope you're doing well and enjoying your day. John Mora tying it up. It's now Hill. Stand by, folks.